athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. Brandon Clark out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Adams in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Edwards. Beyond the arc. Pass to Russell. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. It's blocked. And he recovers it to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Russell. Back to Towns. The three is up. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Edwards. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Now here's Bane. Back to Clark. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Pass to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Edwards. Oh, Adams with the block. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Russell to pass to Towns. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Bane, the pass to Morant. Banked it in off the glass.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Bane against Edwards. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's Clark. Here he goes. Count it.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back. But he somehow got that one up, over the D and in.
Outside Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Brooks defending. And stolen by Bane. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Bane. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. To the middle. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
This is what Brooks showed in college. Skilled, aggressive, and a versatile scorer.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Now here's Edwards. To end the run. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards has got 5 points.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
And here's Bane. Takes a three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Russell finds Towns. Misses the three. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Outside Edwards. Pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Takes the three. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
side Bain. Back to Morant. Here's Clark. Fades and shoots. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Russell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
From deep. That shot is off. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Grizzlies up by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Morant missing again.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting efficiently, 50% so far. And there's the lob, and stolen by Gobert. On the break.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. So impressive.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Russell against Morant. Outside Russell. Here's McDaniels. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Adams finds Morant. He can't hit that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Russell, the pass to McDaniels. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
And that's something for the team's fans and for his highlight reel.
To the left wing. Clark with it. He's picked up by Edwards. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Oh, swiped away. Here's the 3. Clark grabs the board. Memphis trailing here. Left side Bain. And stolen by Edwards. In transition, here they come. Here's Russell. And he converts the layup. Russell's gotten his second bucket of the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Second shot opportunity. And it's Morant missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense. This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
looking to end this cold spell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
And the first one at the line is good.
Grizzlies, Ja Morant, taking 2 shots.
And Morant drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Pass to Edwards. Clark against Towns. Russell to pass to Towns. Offensive board. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Clark outside. And here's Morant outside. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. Russell to pass to Towns. Over Clark. Gobert against Adams. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
Now Clark. Back to Morant. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Bane against Edwards. Russell from outside sends it home from 3-point land. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
15.
The free throw drops for Morant.
Ja Morant, taking 2 shots.
And Morant drops them both. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And another 3 from Minnesota.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's McDaniels. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And so it's Minnesota now.
Put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies!
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Steven Adams out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the 1.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Now Towns. Outside McDaniels. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bane's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor. Dylan Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Well, Memphis shooting at 45% of the game so far. Stolen by Russell.
Steven Adams. First
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
As for Dylan Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
And the athleticism he showed there, wow, that's not easy to do.
To the right side, back to Morant. Right wing. Clark, the pass to Morant. Now here's Bane. Clock at 6. Over Edwards. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Inside. It's deflected.
On the block shot, Dylan won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
Gobert parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Clark left side. Adams with a screen on Russell. Outside for Brooks. The 3 from Bane. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Adams. McDaniels from long range. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Second team foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
He hits the second from the line.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Brooks outside. Out left to the wing. Pulls it. And another miss by Memphis. Minnesota has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Russell finds Edwards. Down low. Here's Towns. From the arc. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 5 rebounds in the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a solid 47%. McDaniels passes to Russell. Edwards for 3. And they recover it. Pass to Towns from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brooks against McDaniels. That's good from Adams on the assist by Brooks.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Russell with the ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Ja Morant picks one up. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
And both free throws good for Russell. 1:06 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Brooks. Adams with a screen on McDaniels. And he lobs it up top. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Towns. Back to Daniels. Now Towns. Brooks defending. The 3 ball. Another miss by Minnesota.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Towns for 3. Nails it from 3. Towns has got 11 points.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant finds Bane. Outside Morant for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Pass to McDaniels. The three is up. That shot, no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The T-Wolves on top, up by 16. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
On the wing, Brooks. McDaniels covering. Throws it up high. And Gobert with a block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
What an athletic play from Towns. Rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Bain, the pass to Clark. Clark with a screen on Russell. Back to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Russell up top. McDaniels, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
3 points.
Minnesota with the ball. They led by as many as 18. To the right side. Towns against Clark. McDaniels from long range. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Stolen by Russell. Fast break, Minnesota. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Bain, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the 4th. McDaniels can't hit.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
He's been their top scorer, but he's really had to fight for it. He'll need to be more efficient in the future for this club to reach its full potential. Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And Gobert with a block. Outside Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. This one for 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
On the wing, Brooks. From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what a huge performance it was for D'Angelo Russell.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Here's Brooks. Uses the glass on the layup.
The ability to finish with either hand makes Brooks a dangerous scorer around the bucket.
36 seconds left in the game. Towns passes to Russell. From outside the arc. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Bain. Pass to Brooks. To the wing on the left. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Rebound Minnesota. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. And it's Morant missing. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Paul is doubled. Outer dishes to Paul. Booker left side. Lock at 6. Back to Paul. Shoots over Morant. A shot by Paul, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago. And most would consider that to be a success.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Booker with it. Bridges outside. Stolen by Brooks. Outside, Bain. No good that time. Good work defensively by Crowder. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
The Suns have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Paul outside. Booker left side. Back to Paul. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies on offense. Bain with it. He's picked up by Paul and taken away by Paul. For 3, Booker hits the 3-point bomb.
Booker being assertive on offense when the defense isn't playing him tight enough. He's taking full advantage.
Here's Morant and taken away by Paul. Driving the lane. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Booker draws the double. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good. Nice assist from Booker. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Suns.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Now here's Paul. Ayton finds Booker. From deep. It's not going to go for him. And Memphis the other way now. Brooks outside. Puts the move on. Good. Nice job down low.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Here's the pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Paul kicks to Booker. From downtown, another three for Phoenix.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Morant surveying the D. Outside for Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Booker outside. Bridges, no one around him. Another three for Phoenix.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, he can add it to the list.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Crowder. And the wide open shot from Paul. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. We witnessed him delivering a...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spot, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center position. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Frank. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Bane with it. He's picked up by Paul. Bridges with the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Ayton. And the shot is good. Ayton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
The classic big man rim run as Ayton just gets out in the open floor.
Morant outside. Outside, Bane. And stolen by Booker. For three, Bridges. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant outside. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Morant's got 5.
And with the pace that Morant plays with, that mid-range is a great option. He can surprise defenders expecting Ja to drive it.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Ayton finds Crowder. Fires from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Bane. Out to Morant. Lets the 3 fly. Booker pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 12. He dishes it to Ayton. All sorts of time. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area. And the defense gets away with one there.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Booker left side. Outside Crowder. Back to Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Booker with no one around. Misses off the right eye. The Grizzlies trail by 10. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
The 3 from Morant. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game is played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
A crossover. Morant passes to Adams. Brooks outside. Loads it up there for Morant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish it.
On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. Passes to Booker to stop the drought. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. To the middle. Back to Bain. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Morant with it. He's
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Paul. He's got 7. And a deep 3 from Booker. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's Morant missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it. And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Brooks finds Morant. Good work defensively by Crowder.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Phoenix ahead, up by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So it's the Grizzlies now, trailing by 5.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Sarge and Johnson are on the block. Cameron Payne is out there.
Okay.
Assisted by
Just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. Lee left side. Charge passes to Johnson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Suns lead by 5.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Payne, no good. Phoenix has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Payne. And that one drops for him. Morant's got 15.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
To the inside. Here's Sharch. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Payne looking around. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sharch, and Adams sends it back.
Well, the size of Steven Adams one thing, but persistence is another.
Here's the lob to Adams, and taken away by Johnson. They swipe it. Morant with it, working on Payne. Morant outside. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's stolen by Adams. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Payne. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Johnson. Count the basket. And the Suns lead by 3.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Morant finds Payne. Here's Jackson. Brooks outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Phoenix leading by 3. Shamet the pass to Lee. Johnson, that's for 2. And it's Morant with the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. 1:14 left to play here in the third. Good on the shot. Morant's got 19 points.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
The shot by Sharch, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Morant with the steal. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. In the corner, it's Payne. Adams in the corner. Morant right side. 6 to shoot. Lobs it up there for Brooks. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's off from 3-point range. Jackson drives in. Morant left side. And that one is off. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Morant kicks to Bane. Back to Morant. That's tipped. And Adams with the slam.
Adams, no hesitation, and right to the rim.
The Suns trailing. Ball looking over the floor. On the wing, Booker lets it go from deep. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And for Memphis, they're shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Jackson passes to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson a screen on Paul. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Morant. Morant with some nice D. And so here's Memphis. They lead by 1. Sweet move. Jackson dishes to Brooks. Adams trying to free himself up. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Suns. Now here's Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Chris Paul always in control. Even when he gets hit, he keeps his balance on the tough shot, and he gets to the and one.
Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Booker.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bridges against Brooks. Here's Morant, and he makes good on the layup. Morant's got 12 points in just the second half.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Booker fires from way outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Knocks it loose and taken away by Paul. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Ball against Morant. On the wing, Booker. Bridges kicks to Booker. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. And the Suns lead by 5.
Well, Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
Morant outside. Jackson in the corner for the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Booker outside. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Oh, good with the triple.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And this is why Brooks is out there. Amazing watching him come up in the clutch for his squad.
Now the pass to Booker. Morant with the steal. Goes up. Yes!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Ball outside. Inside. Ayton. Ball finds Ayton. Now here's Booker. Guarded by Bain. Paul passes to Booker. And taken away by Paul. To the wing right side. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Booker dishes to Ayton. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Ball against Morant. To the paint. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Morant. Driving inside. Oh, off target. Phoenix calls timeout. It's tied at 40. 1 second left to play here in the fourth.
It's time to get up and get loud.
Here's Booker. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
0 on the clock as he drains.
sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Memphis calls timeout. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3.
Whoa, slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Bane against George. Bane, the pass to Morant. And he's going for the lob.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter. I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah. He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's George. The Grizzlies pull it in. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games. Oh, my goodness!
That was nice.
A ridiculous slam!
Look at the lift and the finish. And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. Leonard gets the bucket.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Here's Morant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Morris.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he drops a first.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
There's just so much force that Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
Here's Morant. Outside Bane. Brooks outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Leonard against Jackson. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Morant against Leonard. Left side, Morant. Great D that time from Zubac.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Morris. That one's good. This game is all even.
Well, this guy's a capable scorer from the interior. Marcus Morris, adept at using that size and touch to his advantage.
Morant against Leonard. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. That shot off the mark.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Morris passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Morant into the lane. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Leonard outside. Pass to George. Shoots over Morant. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Leonard against Morant. Over Leonard. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Los Angeles, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Morris. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Here's Morant. Who poked away. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Clippers ball.
The Clippers in the lead. Leonard outside. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And he lobs it up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Just 4 seconds left in the opening quarter. Leonard for 3. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Buzzer beater!
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top, up by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. Kawhi Leonard out there with Paul George. And it's Covington in at the 3. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Bane, no good.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Leonard for 3. He's off on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Up top, Morant. Leonard defending. Morant with the slam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
George with it. He's picked up by Bane. And there's Leonard on the assist by George. Leonard's got 13 now.
And one of those nights where Kawhi Leonard just decides, I'm going to take over.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got. And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. The kick out to Morris. Off target from 3-point range. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Morant. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And the jam by Covington.
Always amongst the league leader in steals, Kawhi Leonard knows how to start a fast break.
Outside Bane. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Morant. And again, Memphis no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
For 3, Covington. Adams grabs the miss. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's foul number 2 for him. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris. compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Leonard outside.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
It's Covington on the wing. No good with the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
From deep, Bane. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Knocked away. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal
That's
foul.
on Steven Adams.
Second team
What we
foul.
know about Paul George, guys, is he's been a dominant force on both ends of the floor. He's proven he can be a #1 scorer. He has also proven he can guard the opponent's best scorer.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Morant. Brooks a screen on Leonard. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Clippers.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
Bane against George. From deep. And another miss by Memphis.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
On the wing, Bane. On the wing, Bane. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Adams. He shoots. Here's Bane. Jackson outside. On the wing, Brooks. From deep three-point range. Oh, he got it up in time, but it... Thanks, Allie. After.
31, the Grizzlies. 16.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
On the court for Memphis, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Adams in at the center position. Morant. And the layup is good. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Morris, a screen on Bane. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Morris. Now here's Leonard. Puts up a 3. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. He's got 16.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
George against Bane. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time.
Kawhi.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. And here's Morant. 14 points for him. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
At the line,
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to George. Bane against Zubats. Leonard for 3. Morris for 3. The offensive rebound. No good that time. Memphis shooting around 35% from the field so far. Bane with it. He's picked up by Zubats. Bane against Zubats. Shot clock at 6. Releases. Bane, no good. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. George, no good. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 19 points.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
George outside, and there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
For 3, Covington. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Covington has put such time and work into that perimeter game. Now the confidence he shoots it with knocks that down. That's beautiful.
Morant against Leonard. That's tipped.
2 minutes remaining.
Out on his own on the break. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Well, you see the elite nature of Paul George's game. Make a steal on one end, finish with authority on the other.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And Morant drops them both. 1:33 left in the third quarter of the game. Bane against Leonard. Morris on the wing. Fires the 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Zubats with the steal. George for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. 51 seconds left in the third. Morant against Leonard. Clock at 6. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. The Clippers grab the miss. Now here's Leonard. He's got 17. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, Covington. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, Covington with a block.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. Kawhi Leonard out there with Paul George. And it's Covington in at the three, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. George outside. Outside Covington. No good on the three.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Pass to Bane. Oh, there's the alley.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Outside Covington. It's George on the wing from behind the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside Bane. And he banks in the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Covington passes to Leonard. The three. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Morant. They get it back. Another shot. And it's Adams missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Morris on the wing. Three-pointer. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jackson. George with a steal. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Leonard way outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. The three from Bane. No good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. 22 was their biggest lead. Now Leonard. From deep three-point range, Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bane finds Morant. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Morant's got 15 points here in the second half.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Clippers.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Paul George.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5.
Outside Morant. Paul George pulls it in. On offense, here are the Clippers. It's a 16-point game. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. And a deep three from Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Bane. To the inside. George with a steal. Here's Morris. the Clippers, winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved. Touches.
What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. Edwards passes to Russell. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, you know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
Morant drives in, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Offline with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Lobs it up there for Brooks. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Towns kicks to Edwards. The pass to Russell. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Back to Russell. Hits it from three-point range. Russell's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves. And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Morant with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Russell passes to Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And again, Memphis, no good.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
McDaniels dishes to Russell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Out to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Towns for three. And it's Morant with the rebound. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Russell with it. Now defended by Bane. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. No good that time. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. From about 16, and that's an air ball. Not even close. Timberwolves leading by 5. Towns kicks to Gobert. Back to Russell. Pass to Edwards. Wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Brooks outside. To the right side. Clark for 3. That shot misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Russell. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
6-second difference between the shot and game play. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
No good on that one.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team. And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually when he's hot, he stays hot. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And he sinks the second.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time, and he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Plays it up off the glass. That's 10 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early.
And so it's Minnesota up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is out there with Clark, and it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Passes it to Brooks. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Here's Bane. He feeds it to Adams. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Towns wide open. Buries it from three-point range. Towns has got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Morant has to Bane. Bane drawn the double team. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Morant against Russell. Out to Brooks. Outside, Bain. Brooks, the pass to Bain. 4 on the clock. Out to Morant. No good from outside.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
You know, we've seen a big jump from Russell in terms of his production. Now he's a legitimate scorer who can dominate a game with his offense.
Here's Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's his first foul. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant passes to Bain. Looking to get back on track here. They get it back. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
There's the pass to McDaniels. The Grizzlies pull it in. On the wing, Bain. Edwards defending. Timberwolves leading by 12. Towns, high post. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
And it's Morant missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Towns.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Clark outside. Morant against Russell. Clark into the lane. Out to Brooks. Takes a 3. Cans it from downtown. Brooks has got 5 now.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Russell passes to Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 13. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Timberwolves have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Adams against Edwards. Shoots over Adams. Here's Gobert to the left wing. Towns kicks to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. He's got 8.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
The 3 from Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at
you. A little back and forth.
Thank you, David. And whoop.
The Timberwolves 32.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Sliding into the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1. Minnesota leading by 15. It's Russell with the drive. There's the lob to Towns. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Here he goes. Grant feeds it to Clark. 16 feet away, and that one is off.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. No good from Clark. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Edwards against Bain. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Russell. Edwards got 15 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Back to Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Morant. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
For 3, Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Towns, high post. He's against Clark, and Towns gets it to go.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Morant passes to Bain. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Clark. Here's Adams. Clark outside. Out to Morant. On the wing, Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bain's got his second bucket.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
On the wing, Bain. McDaniels defending. Russell against Morant. Bain for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Towns, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Tell you what, you don't expect the center to attack off the bounce like this. I mean, Towns caught the defense off guard.
2 shots.
And Towns drops them both. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Brooks kicks to Clark. Out to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Morant, that's for 2. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Russell. The dish to Towns. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, He's a joy to watch.
Here's Morant. Clark outside. Pass to Bane. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. Clark left side. Over Gobert. It's stolen by Gobert. To the middle. Here's Edwards. He's off on that one. Nice D from Brooks. Can't hit from the elbow. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Timberwolves ahead. They finish off. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Clark is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. 5 on the clock. And rebounded by McDaniels. Russell passes to McDaniels. Over Bane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Russell kicks to Towns. The 3. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Clark. On the wing, Brooks. Morant looking around. And stolen by Russell. Inside, here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
The 3 from Morant. That one doesn't drop. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Russell finds McDaniel. It's Russell with the drive. No good with the triple. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Morant outside. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota leading by 23. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Shoots. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. The Grizzlies shooting a low 30% mark from the field. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Looking to get it going. Morant with another miss. Here's Russell. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Bane. Here's Morant, driving to the basket.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. The Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Edwards can't hit. Morant with it on the wing. Bane. Brooks outside. It's tipped to the inside. Lobbed up there for Clark. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. It's Brooks on the wing. McDaniels defending. Brooks the pass to Morant. Driving inside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Just as quick as anyone in this league. Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Edwards passes to Gobert.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Karl Anthony Towns.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Morant against Russell. Morant kicks to Brooks. Shoots over McDaniel. Gobert pulls it in. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Fast break, Memphis. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Clark.
This is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
Here's Russell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. There's the triple. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Off target from outside. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Count it. Good.
Hey, I can't overstate it. I mean, as a defense in transition, you have to locate Russell before he finds the bottom of the net. You've got to get to him quickly.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And great.
type of game the fans really get up for. So do we, and the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar, and it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
And here's Morant outside. The rebound by Bridges. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 3-point game. Right side Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
It's Booker on the wing. Morant against Paul. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
To the inside, Jackson. The shot off that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Booker against Brooks. Left side Booker. Down low. Here's Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Paul against Morant. Pass to Brooks. Outside Bain. Oh, Booker with a block. From deep. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Morant. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Crowder. The Suns have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Brooks. 1:56 left in the first. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Misses off the left iron. The Suns leading. Booker for 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And the dead-eye shooter, Mike Miller, here to support his former team, the Grizzlies.
Hey, the Rookie of the Year back in 2001 for the Magic, but traded to Memphis and had the finest seasons of his career in a Grizzlies uniform.
Outside Bain. Outside for Morant. He drops it from range.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Outside Paul. Over Morant. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
Hayden with it. Checked by Brooks. Pass to Crowder. Lots of room. Good as the jump shot falls.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Morant against Paul. And stolen by Paul. Here's Crowder. Outside for Booker. The 3 from Ayton. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Up top, Bane. Booker defending. Bane against Booker. Kicks it out to Jackson. Clock at 6. They get it back. Adams. Adams double teamed and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Brooks left side. Here's Morant. And that's not gonna go. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Suns on top. They lead by 6.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Out to the right wing. Paul for 3. Second chance shot. Here's Ayton over Adams. And Ayton gets it to go.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And Phoenix has possession. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Morant against Booker. Pass to Ayton. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Memphis with the ball. Back to Bane. And another miss by Memphis. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. It's Bridges on the wing. There's the triple. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, I always saw that as an effort foul. If it happens once, coaches usually let it slide. You just don't want to make it a habit.
Here's Morant. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. To the middle. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Booker. Crowder's got his second basket of the game.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Brooks. Back to Jackson. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Crowder. Left side Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Booker. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker, puts up a 3, nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 10 points.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Outside Morant, Bane with it. Morant finds Bane. Driving in. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor.
Rebound by Bridges. Crowder outside. Inside. In transition. Here come the Suns. Ayton, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Jackson, the pass to Moran. Back to Jackson. Pass to Adams. Takes the three. The Suns clear it. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to Booker. The three is up. And the Suns get it back. Here's Ayton. Up and in from the low block.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Moran driving to the basket. Outside Bane. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. And it's Adams missing.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. A nice shot by Booker.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer. What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
Back to Moran. Outside Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Ayton. Deflects the pass. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Moran against Booker. Outside Bane. Brooks outside. Now here's Jackson. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Moran. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Give that one to Jay Crowder. And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Bane with the drive. Jackson with room to fire. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Jackson's got 6.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Pass to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing from outside the arc. And the Suns miss again.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Adams up top. He's covered by Ayton. Adams, a pass to Moran. Jackson outside. Back to Moran. The 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant, the pass to Adams, and they pick up 2. Adams has got his second basket.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Ayton, the screen on Morant. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Here's Bain. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. And there's the lob, and Crowder with the jam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Paul against Morant. Back to Bain. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season. That is a hard-won rebound, man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Morant finds Jackson. Now here's Bain. Looking to get back on track. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Here's Brooks. Outside Morant. The 3 ball. Adams, the pass to Bain. Now Morant. Goes back up. Kept alive. Back to Bain. Pass to Jackson. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. And again, Memphis no good. He got it up. That shot off the mark. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Suns ahead, up by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's Morant again missing.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
And it's Crowder missing. And the Grizzlies shooting only 23% so far. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Now Bain. Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Paul. Stolen by Booker. Outside Paul. Back to Ayton. Pass to Booker. Up and over Brooks. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Ayton. And the Suns lead by 10. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix. Here's Morant. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Jackson. From deep, Bain. It's hauled in by the Suns. Right side, Paul. And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Pass to Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Outside Paul. Back to Crowder. Outside Paul. 3-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Morant finds Bain. Shot on the wing. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's a 3 from Paul. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. Back to Bain. Out to the wing. Morant against Crowder. Takes a 3. And right through it goes.
And that turnaround jumper, such a great shot to have at your disposal.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. On the wing, Crowder beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Bain. From deep, Morant. Here's Adams. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
Taking 2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. Leaps for it. And he stays with it. Pass to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Paul. Morant, the pass to Adams. 4 on the clock. And here's Jackson. He's guarded by Paul. Jackson can't get it to go. The Suns have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Outside Paul. Crowder outside. Outside Booker. From deep 3-point range. The rebound by Jackson.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
The 3 from Bain. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here's Paul. 32 seconds left in the game. From deep. And the Suns miss again.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
From deep, Morant. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting...
Emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning a championship.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Paul George is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Covington in at the small forward spot. Brooks misses.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Wasted no time on that one.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
Now here's Morant. Over Leonard. And it's Morant missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Covington finds George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Morant passes to Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. George. It's hauled in by Adams.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's Morant with the drive. Jackson has the open look. It's good from long range.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now here's Morant. For the 3.
Enters the league as a great defender. Now Leonard's an elite defender. Multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Nobody near Leonard. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Brooks misses. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the wide open shot from Morris. That 3 off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Brooks with no one around. And a miss there on the triple.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Grizzlies shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Here's Morant. Jackson against Morris. Back to Brooks. Morant right side. 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target. And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team. hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside, Bain. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside, Jackson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Hard not to foul. Jaren's a big guy who can score with either hand over either shoulder.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season. And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Morant dishes to Brooks. From deep three-point range, they get it back, passes it to Bain. Brooks outside. The three from Morant. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Paul George, and it's Covington in at the three. Here's Leonard. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Bain finds Morant. Now Adams. Covington with the steal. Morris with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. On the wing, George. The three. Rebounded by Jackson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The range on Desmond Bain's stroke opens up a lot of driving avenues.
Zubac, a screen on Bain. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Brooks. Here's Adams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players. We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level. That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Bain kicks to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Covington inside the line. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 7. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. From deep, George. They grabbed their own miss. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Nobody near George. And it's George again missing.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Basket good.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Covington passes to Leonard. Covington against Brooks. A three from Leonard. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. George finds Morris. And here is Zubac. Adams defending. A three from Leonard. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And another turnover here by Memphis.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Clippers leading by 5. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Pass to Brooks. Three-pointer. Memphis the rebound. Knocks it loose. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively.
Showing some tenacity on that tape. Robert Covington with the athleticism on that play.
Morant passes to Bing. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Zubac kicks to Covington. There's the 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
You love how Covington stretches the defense. He is too accurate from range.
Outside Jackson. Morant outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Morris into the lane. From deep, George. And another 3 for the Clippers.
The D has to know where PG is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after half.
The Grizzlies, 16. The Clippers, 38.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Zubac with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Morris passes to Zubac. Covington wide open. He fires. Traps in the tray. Covington's got the first points of the second half here for Los Angeles. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Here's Brooks driving the lane. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Morris. And here's George for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. George has got 10.
Always a threat to get to the rim. This time, Paul George pulls up and buries it.
Here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
George with the bucket.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And it's Morant missing.
You know what? I like the flair, but you blew a layup. You know you've gone way too far.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Leonard with the steal. And here's Covington from the arc. Poked away.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Brooks. Takes it inside. That one's off. Still out of sync.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. On the wing, Bain. Here's Morant. And the shot is long.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Looking to end his cold spell. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Zubac. 1:35 left to play in the third.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Searching for that first bucket here in the third.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Los Angeles.
Pass to Morris. From deep. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Morant throws it down.
John Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
Here's Leonard. And count it from 19 feet away. Leonard's got 10 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Adams. Right side, Leonard. The three ball. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Brooks, and there's the drive. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Crafty score off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
Clippers leading by 20. Here's Leonard. He's got 10. Outside, George. From deep three-point range. No good on the shot. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He witnessed it. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Paul George is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Covington in at the small forward.
A merciless slam by Steven Adams, using all of his athleticism to rub it right in the defensive space.
It's George on the wing. Jacks up a three. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. The three from Morris. The shot will not fall. And Memphis the other way now. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Brooks misses. Clippers leading by 18. Leonard looking over the floor. Morris dishes to Leonard. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. The offensive rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
Outside, George fires the three. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Jackson with it. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Yep, that one goes in there. That's 7 points for Ja Morant.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Leonard against Morant. Second shot opportunity. In the corner, it's Morris. Misses the three. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Jackson kicks to Morant. Jackson passes to Morant. Back to Jackson. From deep, Brooks. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And here's Morris for three. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
He dialed that one up from long distance.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Bane against George. Trying to end the drought. That one doesn't go. And Memphis the other way now. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Bane inside the three-point line. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. 1:43 left in the game. Morant with the bucket.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
The three from George. With the drive. Zubac kicks to Morris. Los Angeles with another miss.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Payne for three. Rebound by the Clippers.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And here's Covington from the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And the dunk by Jackson. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 15 rebounds. Outside Leonard, trying to get something going. Morris passes to Leonard. Covington dishes to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game, Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
Now here's Morant for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Now here's Leonard. So the Clippers with the win. A truly gutsy performance. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our